All right. All right. All right. All right. We are here now in the bonus round. We're here to talk about WrestleMania 40 early card predictions. Yes, early card predictions. We got that going on right now. Now, we're going to go over match. Each match we will go over, and we will definitely see what's the next move going to be for the early card prediction. We'll go over each match and see what happens next. Let's talk about it. Now, I'll go over each match because we know WrestleMania 40 is in April 6th and 7th weekend. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it early bonus round. Now, when I do go over each match, I'll talk about the match. And I will also discuss who do I have right now win the match. Subject to it may change as we get closer to WrestleMania 40. It's only early match card predictions. So put it out there. What do I have as of right now at this given moment? Who do I have right now? So let's talk about it. The first match I will discuss will be the tag team match of The Rock and Roman Reigns, Tribal Chief, versus Cody Rhodes and Seth freaking Rollins, tag team match. And for this match, which would be night one, I have The Rock and Roman winning. And the reason I have the winner winning right now because it only makes sense because if Rock and Roman lose, there'll be no bloodline, at ringside. But we need to have them win to spark up something between Cody and Seth, and maybe have Cody win and defy all the odds, whether it's bloodline rules or not. It may make the story that much more interesting. It's just something to consider. I think that'll be something to talk about. Definitely something to talk about. But I can see Cody and Seth possibly losing, and it may not even be a heel turn by Seth. It could easily be a mistake, a distraction, or anything. Who knows? Maybe Drew attacks, Seth during the match or something. Who knows? Who knows? But definitely, I could definitely see that whole thing going down. Is Rock and Roman winning that particular match? Why not? I mean, it'll be a good way to kick things off. But right now, like I said, subject could change. I have to see what else is going on because it's early on. But I could see Rock and Roman definitely winning that match and, kicking things off for WrestleMania for the match between Cody and Roman. So do not be surprised if they win. It could be a shocker. Everybody wants Cody and Seth to win, but don't be surprised if Cody and Seth lose. It could very well go down that way. Very well could go down that way. So only time will tell. But we'll see what happens next as it leads up. But that's my early prediction. I have Roman and Rock winning that. Now, what's next on the card? Sami Zayn versus Gunther for Intercontinental Championship. And I see Sami Zayn winning the Intercontinental Championship. Gunther has had the belt for over 600 days. And there's really not many more opponents he needs to face. There's nobody else he could face. So I could see him early. I could see Seth, maybe being down, but he could come back this weekend. We didn't think he could be a Chad Gable in the gauntlet match for Raw, but he did. So I could definitely see that happening. And like I said, Sammy put in a lot of work for the past year and a half with Bloodline, making that so much interesting. Feeling oozy. And of course, I know he got the tag team championship run. I know people are gonna say, Sammy, he had a title, he had a good run last year. With Kevin Owens, they won a tag team belts, but he didn't have a singles run. So this could be his singles run right now. He can have his moment right now. Why not? I could very well see that happening with Sami Zayn. But other than that, I have Sammy defeating Gunther. Next match we have the six-pack ladder match, the Undisputed WWE Tag Team Championship match. Who do I have winning this match? Well, I can say this: I don't see Judgment Day of Damian and Finn winning and retaining belts. Because let's be honest, they had those belts long enough, and we need new champions. I would say, how about Miz and R-Truth? The reason I say because the whole story with Miz and R-Truth, how Judgment Day mistreated, Mr. Truth and everything. Him and Miz R-Truth had history as tag team champions. As a tag team. So maybe, they win the belts. That'll be their WrestleMania moment. Definitely. So I see Mr. R-Truth shockingly get the win. Do not be surprised if both of these guys end up becoming tag team champions. I'm just saying as of right now. Do not be surprised if these guys win the ladder match and win the belt. It wouldn't be too much of a shocker to me. At least not to me. I wouldn't see it that way. But other than that, though, it would be something interesting to see. And not just something interesting to see, it'll be a good storyline. Because Damian Priest has the Money in the Bank contract. Senior Money in the Bank contract. He's supposed to be a single star. And then, like I said, the whole Judgment Day is going to break up soon. Everybody can branch off on their own. So they're going to branch off on their own. They don't need the Undisputed Tag Team belt anymore. So no, I don't see that happening. Miz and R-Truth to win, but I definitely do not see Finn and Damian retain the belt. Next match we have Becky Lynch versus Rhea Ripley, WWE World Women's Championship. Becky Lynch wins. I spoke about this last week. Politically, from this standpoint, they will have Becky Lynch win the match as she promote her book. She has had the championship in a long time. Let's be real. Let's be honest here. People who do like Becky or don't like Becky, she hasn't had the championship for quite some time. I would say 2 years, Becky Lynch said. So, with that being said, I would not surprise. It won't be a big shocker if she defeats Rhea for the belt and become the new women's world champion. It wouldn't be a shocker for that. Rhea had the belt, like I said before, for going on a year. She defeated Charlotte Flair last year at WrestleMania 39 to win the championship, and it has held on to since then. And currently, I believe it's 350, close to 360 days. So I know it's going to be a year. So I would not be surprised with that. So I I would say that for this championship match, for Rhea Bailey versus Io for the WWE Women's Championship, I have Bailey winning. And the reason I have Bailey winning this match, the reason I have Bailey for the win, Bailey has complete the story with Damage Control. She started Damage Control turned on her, all of that, and she got to get her type of, her redemption for that. And the best way possible is to win, because we know that Damage Control's been flipping on her. Not just that, Dakota Kai recently turned on Bailey. We also know that she has nobody in her corner. Who knows? Someone may step to the plate, step up for her. Maybe it's Naomi. Maybe it's Bianca Belair. It's not going to be no Mercedes Moné, but I will say for Bailey and Io, those two alone, I would say definitely I see Io losing to Bailey. Let's be honest here. Bailey hasn't had the time in a while. Not just that, Io has been a lackluster champion. She hasn't been the best women's champion since she cashed in on Bianca at Money in the Bank. She hasn't been booked properly, and I would like to see a new women's champion. That champion should be Bailey. She's a babyface character, no more role model. This would be a good way to her kick off her babyface run by being the champion and win at WrestleMania, the biggest stage, following her Royal Rumble win. Why not? Let's give a chance at it, Definitely something to look into. So that's my prediction. Bailey defeats Io. Later we have Drew McIntyre versus Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship. Drew McIntyre wins. Drew wins the match. Now, when Drew wins the match, we know Drew could be a heel or turn a heel, but I think the whole Seth Rollins being involved with the bloodline and everything, possibly turn on Cody, him distracted, he's going to lose focus on his World Heavyweight Championship, and he's going to lose to Drew, which will be night 2 of the World Heavyweight Championship match. I do not see him defeating Drew. Seth Rollins, similar to Rhea Ripley, had the belt for a while, close to a year. So it would be best for business to let Drew win. Drew has never been World Heavyweight Champion, and he hasn't been a heel champion. So that championship should go to Drew McIntyre. I would love to see how his run's going to go. And we know that when CM Punk comes back following his injury, since Drew storyline to CM Punk out, they're going to have to do too. I can even see CM Punk beating Drew for that title. But we got to see what's going to happen. Only time will tell what's going to happen next. But definitely, I see Seth losing. And last but not least, we have Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes for the Undisputed WWE Universal Championship. Right now, I still got Roman winning it. Roman's going to retain the championship. I still got my money on Roman Reigns because Roman's scheduled to break the record of 1,474 days by Hulk Hogan. Roman's currently, I believe, 1,200 plus days, close to 1,300. So I don't see WWE having Roman as title that long and not break that kind of record. Besides being the longest Universal Champion, I could definitely see him breaking Hulk Hogan's record. And of course, it could change. Cody could win, but he might not. Maybe, like I said, maybe things change. We still got another month away for WrestleMania, a little under a month. Maybe things will change. Maybe we'll get a game changer. But I definitely see Roman winning as of right now. Or, even though he can feud with The Rock later on, which I still see happening, maybe Roman turns on Rock, and he still somehow managed to retain his title. Maybe Cody will win. It's kind of a 50-50. 50, half of me wants Cody's going to win. Other half feel like Roman's going to retain. So only time will tell what's going to happen when it comes to that particular match. We all know that they had the match last year. This will literally be Roman versus Cody Part 2. They're going to have a rematch of last year. Just because Cody won won the Royal Rumble this year doesn't necessarily mean he could be Roman. He could lose twice. Edge is the only Royal Rumble winner, multiple Royal Rumble winner, to lose twice at WrestleMania. Maybe Cody Rhodes follows suit. I don't know. But right now, I got Roman winning. Just for the record. If it weren't for the record, I would say no. It's not going to happen, but I could very well see it happening. So do not count Roman out. He's still the tribal chief. He's still head of the table, Universal Champion. But we do know that Rock and Roman's going to have a feud, just like Seth and Cody's going to have a feud with the tag team match. Somebody's going to turn on somebody during that tag team match. Only time will tell who turns on who. But I do see Roman Reigns definitely right now, as of now, retain the championship. You guys let me know in the comment section if you feel Roman's going to lose this time or will he still retain. It could go either way, honestly. Roman, Cody, Roman, Cody, Roman, Cody, Roman, Cody, Roman, Cody, Cody, Roman, Cody, Roman, Cody, Roman. Who knows? Only time will tell what's going to happen with that when it comes to championship match. It could go either way, like I said before. I would not be surprised if it does not go that way. But Roman, like I say, he's still the champion, and he has to break the record. And SmackDown is moving back to USA Network. A good way to promote their champions. If Roman broke the record, it would be in September. SmackDown leaving Fox, going back to USA Network. I'm thinking, political-wise, promotion-wise for business, it's better to have Roman as champion if it comes down to that. But Cody's going to finish the story. He'll still be champion. I just don't know if he's going to win this at WrestleMania. He can win at another event, SummerSlam. Survivor Series, Money in the Bank, whatever the case may be. Maybe he does win later this year. But right now, it looks like they're going to have Roman still retain the title and beat Cody for the second year in a row. But the thing about it is, he's not going to have all that help from bloodline the way he normally gets help. It could be a distraction to cause Cody to lose. Cody may not even be attacked. It could very well be a distraction of how he loses. So we got to think about that too. Definitely take that perspective of how that could go. So I would not be surprised if Cody loses again for the second year in a row against Roman in the main event, night 2, for the Undisputed WWE Universal Championship. I would not be surprised. I wouldn't be. So only time will tell what's going to happen next. Only time will tell. So who knows? But I will say it's going to be a good one. Very, very good one of what's going to happen next as far as the championship goes. I'm waiting. I'm just dying to see what's going to happen next. We know that this is the match everybody wants to see. So definitely something to happen. But I don't know. I just don't know what could be the next move. But WWE, I know, is going to have a great plan up their sleeve. And it's going to be amazing. It's going to be the biggest WrestleMania ever. The best WrestleMania ever. Let's not forget about that. And other than that, it's a good match card right now for WrestleMania. Very good match card. And only more matches will be determined. And I'm like I said, I'm waiting to see what happens next. I'm definitely waiting to see what happens next as far as WrestleMania card goes. Because we got 2 full nights and we have to fill the card one way or another. And it will be very interesting to see what happens next regarding this. But other than that, though, it's going to be fully stacked with WrestleMania 40 with appearances. I know Muhammad Ali is supposed to be inducted Hall of Fame. We got a lot of Hall of Fame weekend. We got Paul Heyman Hall of Fame. They're gonna make this biggest WrestleMania ever, and I stated that before. And now these matches are gonna make it much more exciting and much more better as a whole for WrestleMania. It's the 40th anniversary. We got the WWE 2K video games came out. Becky Lynch book. You know, Raw going to Netflix next year. SmackDown going back to USA Network. CW is going to take on NXT. So definitely going to be interesting. And that's all I have regarding the WrestleMania 40 early card predictions. It's going to be a good one. Very good WrestleMania. You guys in the live chat and also in the comment section or playback or live, let me know what you think of these predictions of these matches going in. You have pitched to win these matches, whether it's a tag team match, singles match, whatever the case may be. Soon to view public for red carpet ring. One will be, should this be a women's triple threat match? The next video will be, does this marriage end? Until then, it is OUT.